So we were talking about multiplying and dividing rational expressions before. Now we're going to talk about adding and subtracting. I'm not getting it. Now, when we talk about rational expressions, what is a rational expression? A rational expression is a fancy word for what? What is that? What are rational expressions? Seriously? I'm recording this and you don't know anything. I'm just going to pretend that nobody's here today.
It's the quotient of two polynomials.
In other words, it's a fraction.
It is.
Oh yeah, I heard
So,
my voice.
in order to add or subtract fractions, what do you have to have? That's right. You must have common denominators. Remember, denominator is code for the bottom part of the fraction. Yeah. So, whenever we're talking about, I can't even believe this is happening either. When I talk about combining and adding fractions like a over c plus b over c, how do I combine this? Oh, that's right. I pretend you guys weren't going to be here today. Make my life easier. Let me guess, you add numerators and add denominators, right? Isn't that what you were taught? No. What do you mean, no? Man, you guys take abuse a lot better than other students. When you combine, you keep that same denominator, you just worry about those numerators, and that's just a plus b. That's what we did a long time ago. It was true then, it's still true today. And now some of you are going, well, can't I, add numerators and add denominators? Like, what's the big deal?
Addition.
Well, let's see what the big deal is. If I were to take the fraction 1/2 and add to that the fraction 1/2, according to your wrong rule, you would add the numerators to get 2, you would add the denominators to get 4. Oh, I better reduce this. I know that you don't like having fractions that aren't simplified, so that gives me 1/2.
It would be the same thing.
Well, that's the wrong thing to be doing here. So you're telling me that if I were to grade half of the test and then grade the other half of the test, I've only graded half of the test, I'll never be done grading.
You still record.
So that's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Well.
Yeah, it is stupid. Don't do that. It's wrong. You don't add denominators.
Perfect, you know that.
I would think you would know it too, but people still surprise me.
It's addition and subtraction. Come on. I'm
No,
agree with you here.
Finally you agree with me.
I
At least this
agree
way we
with
don't have
you.
signs to worry about.
Yeah. You know what? Don't rub that in.
Let's see if we can do an example to make sure we understand what's going on here. Good heavens to Murgatroyd. If I take x over x plus 2 and I add to that 5 over x plus 2, notice how we have the same denominator, which means I get to do what?
Add.
Add what? So you're saying my denominator is gonna be the same? And why is that? Who's that numerator gonna be?
I'm going to go on and rate my professor and put a link to this under your
Yeah, most definitely do that. So what is the numerator? Is it x plus 5? Are you sure? You sure it's not something like 5x?
I'm sure it's x plus 5.
Sure it's x plus 5. Good. I have a feeling something's going to be on Vine later. That is x plus 5. What would be wrong with me saying 5x? I'm not multiplying. 5x would imply multiplication, but I have addition. This is all I have. Can I cancel these x's?
Yes.
No. These x's are not like, they're not common factors. You simplify with common factors. You can't cross out like terms. So this is all that I have right here. Wait, I think I got it. Can we try another one? Sure, let's try another one.
It's not going to do anything. For a while.
Yeah, why don't you guys put down your electronic recording device-majiggies and let's do another problem. How about 5 over x minus 8 minus x minus 4 over x minus 8? Do we have the same denominators? We should be happy. Subtraction is just a form of addition, so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have x minus 8 for my denominator. It's that numerator that's going to give us problems. So you've got to pay attention to what's going on here. I've got this subtraction, so what do you think that means? Other than just saying subtraction, why don't copycat me? This negative is going to apply where? It's not just for the x, though, because I'm subtracting that whole fraction, right? Right, and if I were to do this, I think it's easier to see what's going to happen. That this negative will distribute to be multiplied times the x and times the 4. So in that numerator, we'd have 5, and then what would we have? Minus x plus 4. And I'm using a different color here to emphasize the distribution of the negative. Now, am I going to leave my answer like that? No, you're going to actually finish this and get what?
An equation.
It's not an equation, this is an expression. Equations we solve, expressions we simplify. So simplify this. What do you do in the numerator?
Keep it the same.
I will not keep it the same because there are like terms to combine. I've got 5 and I've got plus 4. So I've got a negative x plus 9, and this is all over x minus 8.
That's what I meant. Yep.